Few days after the declaration of Nana Akufo-Addo as president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, there were reports of post-election violence across the length and breadth of the country, which has resulted in the death of one person and damage to property. And so today on Daily Runs, we are asking, how can we tackle post-election violence in the country? This is Daily Runs. Let's keep talking.
I think I have said it on this very platform once upon a time. I told you when you asked me that change was coming. And it was because we had sensed all over the place that the message that we were giving to the people was selling. You see, we had Nana Addo as a man who doesn't just get up and do anything. He's a man who works for excellence. He wants to excel in everything that he does, and he intends to almost every time, have a significant impact on anything that he does in such a way that someday when he's not there, it will always be said that, okay, he's left a legacy, he's left something that we are supposed to be learning from. He exhibited some level of patriotism and, he campaigned on the emotions of the people. Most people in Ghana felt that it was time for change because, if you have looked at how our voting pattern has been since 1992. It looks like almost every 8 years we change government, and for a government that was engulfed in so many scandals, from SADA to JIDA to all of the scandals, Woyome and all of that, people felt like we needed a leader who was a bit more decisive, and could stand on his grounds and take people to court when they needed to be taken to court.
The Observer said this was a peaceful election, it's credible as well, and then the Christian Council said it was a peaceful election. But with the recent post-election violence, come on, where from these?
You see, there are antecedents to some of these things. Should I say there have been situations of this very caliber that have happened in the past. Once upon a time, when there was a change of government, I think, was it in 2008? I stand to be corrected. When the NDC took over from the NPP, virtually the same thing happened. 2008. Yes, we had some NDC people, going around places. We heard some stories from Ashaman and all that. But one thing that I find also quite ridiculous about this whole entire thing is that we have some renowned people, sinking in some news, which is funny. It's uncalled for. Okay, I think that the violence, honestly, it should be condemned. I'm happy that the MPP, the leadership of the MPP, have come out to condemn this very act. I'm also very happy that the president has charged Ghana Police to take up the mantle and start acting. Unfortunately, I don't know what the IGP is up to. I don't know why he's not charging his men to do what is supposed to be done. Is it because there is change of government, so everybody is scared that he may lose his job or what? We know there are some fanatics among us who do some crazy things. I remember the day Nana Addo was giving his acceptance speech. He gave an order through his spokesperson that everybody should stop throwing this fire knockouts and all that, so that people can hear him. When we are done, we'll have a whole night party. Even as when he was talking, there were still people who were doing it. You see, we have some fanatics who will continue to do what they think they have to do, and sometimes too, it boils down to the argument that stems from some of these things that happen. Okay, we are jubilating, we are having fun, and then we are teasing you, and all of a sudden you make a statement and we feel like, well, we are in power now, we have to, but this is not the right thing to do. It should be discouraged.
It is something we all need to condemn in no uncertain terms. On the night President Mahama considered defeat, I drove around town, and it was jubilation, and I understood why people were jubilating. But it was as if, we are taking down a dictator. I think it was too much. We have enjoyed peace under a president, and we shouldn't send him off with violence. We should be careful about how we go about it, because this thing is going to go on till 7 January, and after 7 January, when power has actually been handed over to the MPP, now people will be empowered and feel like, hey, now power has already been given to us, so if you are occupying any position, like you know, we know history of people seizing toilets, people seizing the toll booths at interchanges and motorways and all of that. These are critical places that the police need to look out for.
The party executives at the regional and the district basis, they have this direct access to the people. And we have people who will not be able to read press releases, who will not be able to perhaps even listen to the media, you know, in English and all that. So they should send these messages down. They should be able to find ways and means to, you know, chastise the people, that they should chastise the acts, and they shouldn't encourage them to